So the first thing I love to do is just put my arm around people and say, please learn to appreciate the mountain you're already standing on.
It's so true. And yeah, so I was just talking to someone before you came in about my girlfriend. She's a breathwork practitioner. She's got her own studio, balibreathwork.com, if anyone wants to go to her retreats. And she, hashtag ad, I guess. And she was spending a lot of time talking about making Instagram videos again. And in fact, I think a year, 2 years passes and she's talking about it. And she buys a camera and buys another camera and buys another camera, etc., as we all do. And I realized that eventually the reason why she wasn't starting is she was so, I think, a little bit too focused on how it might perform that first video she dropped, that she never dropped the video. And I was reading a book over the Christmas break. I think it was The Courage to Be Disliked. And it talks about the possibility gap, something like the possibility gap, where it's the gap but when you announce your intention and before you do it. And you can live in this gap because there's been no evidence to prove you can't yet. There's been no evidence to prove that you're actually not good at violin or you're not good at DJing. So you can live in this gap for a long time. It's like the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
You've announced it, people are now giving you credit for it, and there's been no evidence to prove you can't do it. And one of the things that actually got her posting over Christmas was when I said to her, instead of like trying to make good videos, let's make the objective, get to video 1,000. She's posted every day since. She's posted 30 odd videos on her Instagram since then.
Change the goal.
The minute the goal became, let's get to video 1,000, she was off to the races.
The other thing that happens is in an exponential world, in an exponential curve, every double eclipses everything that came before it. And when you go through a doubling speed, you're doubling and doubling and doubling. Each double is worth everything before. So imagine this. We put 1 grain of rice on a chessboard, then 2, then 4, then 8. 8 is bigger than 7 that came before, then 16, which is bigger than 15 that came before that, right? And it goes like this. So every double eclipses everything that came before. So in an exponential world, just those first 1,000 videos you might only get, 10,000 followers, right? It might be small, but then you get a breakthrough, and then in that breakthrough, you get more than 10,000 followers from that breakthrough. But it was all of that led to that.
It's exactly what happened to me. Almost to the number.
And to me.
The really important part there for me as well is just to go for 10 years at anything, you are going to need to really love the fucking thing. And so as much as we talk about strategies and tactics and waitlists and all these things, the overarching thing of how do we get to consistency so we can start to compound is a consequence of love and passion. And
repetition. This is what we're talking about, repetition.